Good evening and welcome to the Havelock Sports Club for the final of the Premier Trophy between Thurstan College and Sri Sumangala College, Kandy. We're in for a really interesting game. Both these teams have done extremely well to qualify for A Division Rugby next year. And no doubt that this final will be valuable experience on their road to A Division Rugby for the 2023-2024 season. We've just seen the completion of the Chairman's Trophy, which was won by St. John's Nugegoda, who got the better of Lalitatulat Mudali quite comfortably, 27 points to nil. And we're just waiting for the crowd to move out of the ground now. Both teams have gone through their warm-up routines and have now gone into the dressing room to do the final change. So we're just waiting for the games to commence. And we can see it's quite overcast conditions. Some wonderful, very pleasant here at Havelock Park today. Sun, as you can see, is hidden behind some clouds. The humidity is quite low, which augurs well for a really good game, as we have the stats to back them up. Maximum temperature of 30 Celsius. It's rather sedate wind, nothing concrete to worry about. Mostly cloudy, as I said, it's very overcast. And I think overall we are in for a really entertaining game of rugby where the weather will be, if it remains the same, I think we're in for some really good final that we can expect from both these teams. Both these teams like to throw the ball about, not afraid to express themselves. Thurstan have been in A Division Rugby before, but have gone off the boil over the last decade or so, but I'm sure their supporters will be very pleased that they have once again made it to the top division. And they've had a really good season this year as well, have come up with some really good performances. And Sumangala, from their point of view, have also done very well. It's great to have another Kandy school in the A Division as well. What we'll do now is, as the teams prepare for their lineup to be introduced to the chief guests, we'll go in for a quick commercial break and we'll see you on the other side for kickoff.
Make your mark. Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy. Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Smooth vanilla dairy ice cream with a thick layer of caramel, wrapped in a delightful coat of rich chocolate. It's unique. It's magic caramel ice cream bar.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy. Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy. Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy. Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Smooth vanilla dairy ice cream with a thick layer of caramel, wrapped in a delightful coat of rich chocolate. It's unique. It's magic caramel ice cream bar.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Smooth vanilla dairy ice cream with a thick layer of caramel, wrapped in a delightful coat of rich chocolate. It's unique. It's magic caramel ice cream bar.
Kissed Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
Kissed Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Smooth vanilla dairy ice cream with a thick layer of caramel, wrapped in a delightful coat of rich chocolate. It's unique. It's magic caramel ice cream bar.
Kissed Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
Kissed Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Smooth vanilla dairy ice cream with a thick layer of caramel, wrapped in a delightful coat of rich chocolate. It's unique. It's magic caramel ice cream bar.
Kissed Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
Black Knight, make your mark. Kissed Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Enjoy the infinite possibilities of the freedom of space, inspired by the beauty of our land. Sri Lanka's finest finished, largest sized porcelain tile collection. Majestica. Lanka Tiles. Fine living redefined.
Kissed Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Welcome back to Havelock Sports Club. As you can see, both teams have lined up for school anthems, which have been played now. See the Thurstan lads first up with the school song. Very proud moment for them. Joining me in commentary today is Laksisi. It's a very proud moment for both the schools, Laksisi. Just before coming on here in the previous break, we're talking Thurstan making a comeback to A Division Rugby after some time. Sri Sumangala probably for the first time making it to the top division. So both schools will have a lot to look forward to next season. But here and now today, I think they want to put a good performance. It's been quite a successful season for both of them. So they want to end it up with some silverware in their cupboards.
Yes, indeed, Abdullah. Welcome back to the live action on Papare.com as we are getting ready for the Prime Minister's Trophy finals between Thurstan College and Sri Sumangala College. And as Abdullah mentioned, both the teams, this will be a great fitting into the year for one of the teams that will work out to the championship. And also, these two teams will be playing with the big boys next season. And these two teams will be in two separate groups, so they won't meet each other unless they qualify for the super rounds. So let's see what these two teams can do today, and hopefully we will have a great encounter to officially end the first 15 rugby season for schools in 2023.
Yes, it's been a really entertaining season. There's no doubt about that. Just a word on Sri Sumangal. Isn't it great to have another school from Kandy come making it to the A division? Isn't it early? It was just the top 6. We had 5 of them this year in the top division, probably with the exception of St. Sylvester's. But Sri Sumangala seems to have made up for that void. So We'll have altogether, I believe, 6 schools from Kandy next year in their division, which shows the popularity and how big the game is up there in the upcountry. Thurstan, on their part, will be pretty pleased with how things have gone on this season. They will be making a comeback into A Division Rugby. It'll be a step up, but it'll be interesting to see how they will make that transition. But both these teams, Laxis, you have to say, will be pretty pleased the way this season has gone. I'm sure at the start of the season, their main objective would have been to make it to A Division Rugby, which both of them have managed to accomplish. So this will just be the icing on the cake, isn't it? Just to have some silverware to show for it.
Yes, indeed. The main objective for both the teams would have been to make sure that they cement their place in that top division, and both the teams, they have managed to do that. So today it's about ending the year on a high. I mean, it's good for both the teams that they have qualified for the final, but as Abdullah mentioned, walking out with a silverware to close out the year will be the icing on the cake for both the teams. And talking about Kandy schools, yes, Sumangala will be joining with the likes of Trinity College, St. Anthony's College, Kingswood College. So this will definitely be a great moment for them to join with their fellow schools from Kandy. And yes, we all know St. Anthony's College this year, they performed really well, qualified for the super rounds as well. Trinity College, after I think sometime they have managed to put up a good fight in the Rugby as well. They won the first leg, and here are the match officials: Praneeth Veranga, the main referee, the main man for the day, Thayandu Pereira and Jashana Vijay Veera, the assistant referees. And also we have to remind our viewers as well, Abdullah, that the two teams have failed to give us the team cards before the start of play, so there might be some problems when we call the players by the names. So most probably we'll have to call them by their jersey numbers in this game. So Thurstan College going through their pre-match observations to make sure that they are all set for this grand final, the Prime Minister's Trophy final.
It's a pretty decent supporting contingent from both schools. It's good to see Sumangalians here as well in full force. They brought a Papare band along with them as well. So they really come in looking forward to a really good performance from their team. Conditions are just ideal. There's no humidity whatsoever. It's quite cool on the ground, isn't it, Laxis? So fatigue shouldn't really play a part for these teams. Underground conditions. There was a slight drizzle before this the commencement of the game, but there's a very slight drizzle, and ground conditions are quite dry as well. So any team that wants to throw the ball around and try and play a run and pass game will definitely have their money's worth.
We had a slight drizzle during the Chairman's Trophy finals, but right now it has passed away, and it's much better right now without any drizzle to begin this Prime Minister's Trophy final.
Captain!
Thurstan College all set to kick off this Prime Minister's Trophy final. Here we go, and the first kick doesn't go as they planned, Thurstan College, but Sri Sumangala College, they managed to get the ball that bounced into the 10-meter line. Sri Sumangala College trying to insert some pressure early in this Prime Minister's Trophy final. Goes for the kick. High-hanging kick this time. The two players almost collided with each other. And here's the Thurstan College number 9 under a lot of pressure. Good work from Sri Sumangala College, inserting a lot of pressure on Thurstan very early in this encounter. Thurstan College taking their time, using their forwards to gain some sort of clearance from their try line here. As the Shramaf tries to go by himself, and the big forwards from Sri Sumangala College almost push him towards that try line. This time the number 8 from Thurstan College return in the favour.
Line, use it.
They need to get the ball out of this territory as soon as possible, and they do exactly that. But not sure whether that was the best of kicks, but Sri Sumangala College unable to gather it cleanly. And yes, Sri Sumangala College with the opportunity, but very well done from Thurstan College. The number 14. The ball available for Sri Sumangala once again. The number 12 gives it out to his fly half, and the big forward trying to power his way through, but very well done from Thurstan once again. An advantage being called.
Number
It's a
16
really good
side.
first few minutes by both teams. Thurstan were under quite a bit of pressure from their own goal line. It was not the best of clearances, but it was not cleanly collected by Sumangala, which helped Thurstan to come upfield and put a bit of pressure, but they have been finished on the halfway mark and earning a penalty which has been kicked into touch just on the 25-meter mark, or just before the 25-meter mark. So you can just sense the atmosphere building up here. Decent spectator turnout here, despite the Asia Cup final being on show, but I'm sure most spectators here will be pretty happy they turned up.
And with the way things are going up the light, looks like this will be the more competitive final.
So the Sumangala to throw in at the first line out.
Okay, play.
Sri Sumangala College with the feed in to the line out, just outside the 22-meter line. Good work from Sri Sumangala College. Going to that rolling ball now.
Ball is available.
Here's the Shramov, gives the ball out to the fire. Yes, Sri Sumangala College manages to find the break, but gets tackled. Sri Sumangala putting a lot of pressure on the Thurstan College defense, but very well done from Thurstan. They have managed to turn the ball over. And yes, Thurstan trying to run from their own 22. This is good from Thurstan. Found the gap, gives out a good offload to his fly half. And they have managed to reach the halfway mark as well. Brilliantly done from Thurstan College. Balls for a long cutout pass. The number 8, the big number 8, gives the ball out. This is good. Thurstan College, they keep the ball to play some good running rugby. It's time for the conversion. And it goes over. The score moves to 7 for Thurstan College in the 4th minute of this Prime Minister's Trophy final. Thurstan College have taken the lead 7 points to 0.
So as you have a look at that try once again, nice dummy by the Thurstan scrum half runner Singha, being caught, but some good follow-up by the Thurstan second row. I believe it was Pereira who went over for that first score. So just the start
Step back.
the Thurstan lads would have wanted. So Sumangala to recommence proceedings. Nice hanging kick, cleanly collected by Thurstan, and looks like they're on their way. Some really good run by the Thurstan centre three-quarter.
Stay.
Devi Nuara has recycled the ball well, given it to the big number 8 De Silva, who takes the ball up. Ball is recycled. A kick ahead, not the best of options. Sumangala have managed to recover possession. Will try and launch an attack now. It's their centre three-quarter taking the ball into contact. Well recycled.
No.
Another phase created, but some really good work at the breakdown, you'd have to say. But referee deciding that the ruck was already formed, so they have been penalized. The penalized party was Sali, number 22. So good touch finder by Sumangala.
Sumangala College with an opportunity just a few meters away from the 22-meter line of Thurstan College. That down by 7 points at the moment. We're still in the first 10 minutes of the game, and it's truly a carnival sort of atmosphere at the Havelock Park at the moment. The Papare bands are playing. The supporters from both the schools, they're very vocal already in this game. Sri Sumangala College. Waiting for the throw-in. Not the best of throw-ins, but and looks like that's a knock forward as well. Yes, Thurstan College, they have the advantage. And yes, the Shramaf gives the ball out to his number 10. The number 2 for Thurstan College, Jayatilaka. Sri Sumangala College.
Advantage over.
And yes, the fly half.
Again advantage.
And that's a knock forward this time
First knock on.
from Sri Sumangala College.
Yes, that was a really good up and under by the Thurstan fly half. And a really good chase as well.
Marks there.
A bit of poor communication by the Sumangala lads. 2 boys going up for the high ball, resulting in a knock-on. So it's a scrum just in Sumangala territory. Good attacking opportunity for the Thurstan lads.
Coach! Bang! Set!
Thurstan College.
Steady!
The strum off with the feed into the strum.
No, 9!
Takes the ball out, gives it out to his number 10. Yes, Thurstan College on the attack. The fullback gives the ball out to his number 14. Number 14 goes for the kick and chase. Can he get a hold of it? No, unfortunately, just bounces over him into touch. Great piece of work from the Thurstan College number 14, but unfortunately,
One, keep your mark, one.
just couldn't keep the ball under control. Patiran, the number 14.
Yes, Thurstan definitely seem to have some really good threats out wide.
2 and 3.
So far, they're definitely playing to their strengths, not afraid to spread the ball.
Stand blue.
And this first few minutes has really shown some really entertaining rugby, especially by the Thurstan team. It's a good line out by Sumangala, taking the ball up. Just creating another phase to create a better angle for their kicker. And that's some really good work, but unfortunately, he hasn't found touch. Thurstan with a counter attack, but
Advantage.
ball is knocked on. Chance for Sumangala to launch an attack from here. It's unstructured possession. Side to give it to their big man to take the ball up. Dharma Siri. The ball is recycled, but not a good pass.
First
Referee
knock
will
on,
come
blue.
back for the knock-on, so there was no advantage there. Sumangala just seemed to be a little bit shell-shocked, isn't it,
Mark here. First knock on.
Laksisi? They just don't seem to have settled so far. They had that opportunity in the first couple of minutes, but since then, it's all been Thurstan.
But the problem is the fact that Thurstan College are literally running from everywhere, Abdullah, even from their own 22. They just keep
My
running.
left side, please.
So Sri Sumangala College feeling the heat very much at the moment in this Prime Minister's Trophy
Steady,
final.
box, steady.
And here's the Swama of Vikramasinghe for Sri Sumangala College. The ball comes out of the scrum. Lost it backwards according to the
Stay back,
referee.
stay back.
Here's Vikramasinghe again. Gives the ball out to his number 19, and here's the big number 1. Gives it to his number 4, Velgama.
Stay.
As Vikramasinghe again. Gives the ball out to his fly half, Basnayaka. That ball bounces back towards this is Sumangala College territory. And this is brilliant from Thurstan College, number 12. Atu Koral going over for the second try of the game. Really unfortunate for Sri Sumangala College.
Yes, well, that's what happens when you let the ball bounce and watch and wait. You don't know which way it will go, but to the Thurstan lads' credit, they were alert. They kept their eyes on the ball, and it was Atu Korala who put the finishing touches from that loose ball. And as a result, Thurstan have further extended their lead, 12 points to nil, with the conversion to come. Just sense that the occasion seems to have got the better of the Sumangala lads as we have a look at the replay of that try once again. There are enough players around that ball for them to secure it, but moment on lapse concentration was good enough for Atukora to bounce on that loose ball to go over for the try. Conversion successful, so Thurstan sitting pretty, 14 points to nil. It's Satsara who has put the conversion over.
As you mentioned, Abdullah, they had time to make sure they got the ball from that move, but it looked like that none of the Sri Sumangala players are ready to take that responsibility to collect the ball, which paved the way for that try for Thurstan College. Calm and composed collection from the Thurstan College player. And yes, Thurstan College finding the space once again from that restart kick. Looked like he was going for the pass, but decided to go by himself. But here's Thurstan College. A brilliant offload, well collected from the big forward of Thurstan College. An advantage as well, not rolling away, says the referee. More advantage coming towards Thurstan College.
Wait. Don't do this anything again, nah?
Yes, Thurstan showing some real enterprise, doing brilliantly well to keep the ball alive. Got some real outstanding runners in their back division, is pretty evident. Sumangala will nearly need to tighten up their defense if they have to get back into this game. Thurstan seem to be picking holes in that three-quarter defense quite easily, which really shouldn't be the case. Now it's another really good attacking opportunity, just about 15 meters away from the goal line.
Another try here from Thurstan will make it a lot harder for Sri Sumangala College, because when the opposition scores 3 tries inside the first 20 minutes, that puts a lot of pressure on the team. So Sri Sumangala College must make sure they don't allow this third try for Thurstan College. And here are the Thurstanites passing the ball out wide, doing things correctly here, getting ever so close to that whitewash. And yes, the number 9, Rana Singh, just powering his way forward as if he was a forward. And yes, Thurstan College getting ever so close to that try line again. Is this the third try? And yes, it is. Thurstan College. Is that the try? Yes, I think yes. The official, the match referee, has confirmed that it's the third try for Thurstan College. And Abdullah, the one-way traffic continues.
Yes, most definitely looks like that. Thurstan defense, you have to question, isn't it? Just not making those first-time tackles. Thurstan getting over the gain line and getting behind that first line of defense far too easily.
It was quite evident, especially from the restart kicks, Abdullah, that they just get over to the opposition half quite easily. So Sri Sumangala College defense, they really need to put up their hand here. Otherwise, it's going to be a very, very long game for them if this continues in this manner. But right now, it's about the conversion. Can he make it 21 points to nil?
So Satsara with the conversion.
No.
Not successful this time, so the score will remain 19 points to nil. Just 15 minutes into this first half as we have a look at that replay once again. Sumangala defense just not fanning out. Ball watching, you'd have to say. And Thurstan good enough to identify the gap, identify the holes in that Sumangala defense and go over for that third try.
There's the restart kick. Well collected. Thurstan College fullback. He goes for the kick as well. Lost it backwards. Almost another fumble from Sri Sumangala College, but the referee is playing advantage for a high tackle.
Hi.
Sumangala seems to be very nervous, isn't it? Since they're making far too many unforced errors.
Sumangala College getting that kick in to
Vijay,
touch.
Amaruda. Time off.
Even when we look
ඔය
at the
පැත්තෙන්
body language
කියන්න
of
මේ
the other
කට්ටිය
players,
ඔක්කොම එළියට දාන්න
they're
කියන්නේ මේ
just
පැත්තේ.
blaming each other at the moment that you are not doing this, you are not doing this right. I mean, it's high time that they get together, have a little chat and make sure that they are on the same page, because Thurstan
ඔක්කොම
College,
ග්‍රවුන්ඩ් එකේ ඉන්න කියන්නේ මේ පැත්තේ.
all of them are clearly on the same page at the moment, and it's working out very, very finely for them. A good line out from Sri Sumangala College, but the referee calls play back.
විජේ මාක් එකකින් විජේ මාක් එක බලා ඉන්න.
It looks like referee has a few issues, probably some crowd trouble.
ඔක්කොම බෝඩ් වලත් ඇතුලේ ඉන්නේ.
Few spectators probably getting on to the playing area, which is never a good thing. Would have got a complaint from his assistant ref.
The problem is that Abdullah, the spectators on one side, they are actually outside of the advertising boards. They must make sure that they are inside the advertising boards. The referee
විජේ
pausing the game for a bit to make sure the
අවුලක් උන්නේ නැහැ. අවුලක් නැහැ.
crowd is stay under control and where they should be.
Please refrain from coming onto the playing area so that we can restart this game.
It is one of the problems when playing in an open ground
Please,
such as
Captain.
Havelock Sports Club. It definitely adds to the atmosphere, but have to expect these kind of stoppages
Wait. Time stop.
when the spectators do get onto the field.
Yes, I mean, yes, the spectators, they want to enjoy the game, but for them to enjoy the game, must play. So they must make sure that they stay inside the advertising boards,
Time on.
so the referees can continue the game without any issue. And here's the line out for Sri Sumangala College. The number 3 makes the collection. Wanika Singha. Sumangala College using their forwards at the moment, just outside of the 22-meter line.
Back ball.
And here's the big number 1, Mantrigama.
Stay yellow.
Taking their time here, Sri Sumangala College.
Look at back. Advantage.
Advantage being played, offside advantage being played in favor of Sri Sumangala College. And here's Mantrigama again.
Release straight away.
Thurstan College not letting him gain any meters whatsoever. This Rama passes the ball out wide. Here's the fly off, gives it out to his centre.
No advantage. Back to the penalty.
That's much better by Sumangala. Attacking along the fringes. You have to say they probably have a bit of a physical advantage
Number 16 offside.
in the pack over Thurstan, and on that occasion they made good use of it, managed to extract the penalty. And it looks like they'll be going to the post. 19-0 down, but you'd have to say it's a good option. Just get some points on the board. Help to settle some nerves. Now, that's the first time we saw Sumangala just doing anything constructive when they had possession of the ball. Attacked the fringes quite well and aggressively. Eventually drawing a penalty from Thurstan.
Probably that little break because of the crowd helped them a bit, because the momentum was going completely towards Thurstan College, but here's Sri Sumangala College with their first opportunity to get some points on the board.
No.
Unfortunately, it doesn't go over for Sri Sumangala College. They will stay on 0. It's 19 points to nil. Thurstan College with the 19-point advantage. A golden opportunity missed from Sri Sumangala College. They needed the 3 points very badly, Abdullah.
Yes, real missed opportunity, you'd have to say.
Back ball.
But they managed to recover that restart. Some good rush defense by Thurstan, putting ample pressure on the Sumangala attack. Now for the first time, Sumangala trying to attack through their three quarters. Some good recycle ball. They have got players out wide if they can get the ball out. But unfortunately, not going to hands cleanly. Ball brought back into contact. Taken up once again. That's a good carry.
Stay.
Ball recycled. It's looking for options. It's much better by Sumangala. Making good ground.
Stay back.
Just need to control things a bit more now. To keep their discipline. And being penalized for a high tackle. So Thurstan defense for the first time being put under constant pressure. And now that's the second penalty conceded by them at close quarters, and no doubt
Number 16.
referee Veranga will have a quiet word with the Thurstan captain.
Sorry.
So Thurstan are on notice.
Hi.
Another infringement, and you'd have to say that could be looking at one of their players going to the sin bin. That's a good touch finder. Sumangala back in the 22, Thurstan's 22.
As Vijay Singh with the throw in for Sumangala.
Go straight. What do you want?
But unfortunately,
Strong.
Sri Sumangala College, they have
Straight.
given the ball back to Thurstan College. Throw not straight, says the referee. Another opportunity missed, we can say, Abdullah. Just few meters short of the try line. They had the line out. They just had to get it correctly, but unfortunately, they have given the ball back to Thurstan now. An opportunity for Thurstan to get out of jail.
Yes, unfortunately, another unforced error.
Coach! Ball!
So Thurstan with the feed in. Rana Singha to feed the ball. It's corrected. It's spread out wide. Looks like they'll be trying to run from their own goal line, but yes, well, that's a penalty. You cannot jump over the tackle. We've had a few instances in the A Division Rugby where that call has been come into focus. Nonetheless, Sumangala with a quick tap. They can get a score from this play. They'll be right back in it. Attacking along the fringes. This is good by Sumangala.
Release!
Applying the pressure.
Advantage.
Referee has his hands out again for offside.
Again, advantage.
Offside again. Thurstan need to be careful. They're already on notice. Another pick and go by Sumangala, but looks like Thurstan defense holding on so far. And referee will come back for the offside penalty. Be interesting to see whether he'll go to the pocket. Thurstan had been warned. Thurstan take the quick, Sumangala take the quick tap, and looks like they have gone over for their first try. So that's very well done by Sumangala, applying constant pressure. That's just what they wanted. They had a extra man advantage, and they have made it count so far.
A much needed try for Sri Sumangala College. They were trailing by 19 points. Now it's down to 14, and hopefully this conversion goes through for them to make it 19 points to 7. It's still early stage in this game. We're still inside the first 25 minutes, Abdullah. So Sri Sumangala College, they definitely have enough time to make a comeback.
So the conversion attempt is successful, so it's 19 points to 7, and we've got to keep in mind Thurstan will be down to 14 players for the next 6 minutes or so. So it's imperative that Sumangala keep applying the pressure and try and narrow this lead before the Thurstan lads get their full complement of players back.
With the one extra man on the field, Sri Sumangala College, they'll really love to get another try on the board when the teams are back on 15 each. Let's see whether Sri Sumangala College can get that done. Here's the restart kick. A good high-hanging kick from Thurstan College. A very good collection as well.
Stay back, stay back.
Takes the ball out from the fly half. Goes for the kick. Lets it bounce. Makes the collection this time, Thurstan College. The number 15 produced some breathtaking runs throughout this game, and another one. He's very good at finding the littlest of spaces. The number 15 from Thurstan College, Nisalita. And yes, Thurstan College on the move once again. Sri Sumangala College with the extra man on the park. They must make sure that they don't let Thurstan College get over the line again.
Offside.
Yes, again the kick and chase of Sumangala letting them down. It was really good counter-attacking run by Nisalita, the Thurstan fullback, and as a result has earned his team a penalty. And Thurstan, you'd have to say, very cleverly deciding to go to the post. Got to keep in mind they are a player down as well, so this will just help run that clock down as well before they get their full complement of players back.
And that fullback for Thurstan College, Nisalita, that looks like a very good player, Abdullah. Already we saw 4 very good runs from him from their own 22. That's his specialty. He managed to get his team over the halfway mark as well with those runs. So looks like he'll be a very dangerous man on the park for Sri Sumangala College in this final. Yes, Satsara. And he has managed to add the 3 points. It's 22 points to 7. Not what Sri Sumangala College wanted, but this is exactly what Thurstan College wanted.
Yes, I don't think he struck it as well as he would like, but managed to get it through the post, which is the most important thing. So as a result, Thurstan have extended their lead, 22 points to 7.
Play.
So with Sumangala to restart proceedings. Long kick into the 22. And Thurstan deciding to clear their lines, and that's a really good touch finder. Just about 5 meters inside the 50-meter line, so Thurstan will be pretty happy with that clearance. Sumangala definitely have the potential, isn't it, to cause problems to this defense of the Thurstan team, but so far they just haven't been clinical enough in their execution. Line out hasn't worked so far, but that's a nice clean take. Giving it to their big man to take it up, who gets over the gain line. Some good quick recycle ball. Lovely decoy runner, and wild hand coming in, so Thurstan will be penalized. So that's a really good touch finder by the Sumangala fly half. Drives play back into the Thurstan 22. Just approaching the 30th minute of this first half, and it's imperative that Sumangala get a score here if they want to get back into this game. Thurstan, just to keep in mind, they're still down to 14 players.
22 points to 12 or 22 points to 14 will definitely look a lot better than 22 points to 7 for Sri Sumangala College going into that halftime break. Let's see whether they can get the job done here. Just inside the 22-meter territory, but not the best of line-outs. And yes, Thurstan College on the move once again. Number 2, Jayatilaka, with a very good run. Getting almost towards that halfway mark. The fly half, Ranasinghe, gives the ball out. The big number 8 gives the ball out brilliantly. And looks like that's yes, that's a knock forward. Thurstan College, that little offload not going according to the plan.
Yes, again, Thurstan just managing to breach that Sumangala defense far too easily. It's been the story of this first half. Sumangala just have not been good enough to take their opportunities, and defensively they haven't been as accurate with their tackling as well. So you can see Sumangala making a substitution. It's their number 19, Samarakon, who is leaving the field.
Set.
Referee calls back for the scrum to be reset.
Time for a scrum. Sri Sumangala College.
Coach! Bang! Set!
Ranasinghe with the feed in.
18!
Beg your pardon, it's Vikramasinghe. And here's Sri Sumangala College. They have managed to come to the Thurstan College territory, and they have conceded a penalty, Thurstan College. That kick will take them inside the 22-meter territory of Thurstan College. Another opportunity for Sri Sumangala. Some words being exchanged between the players of the two teams.
Time off.
This final definitely getting a bit heated up.
Captain!
Referee Veranga trying to quieten things down a bit, but it's like we're having a word with both captains.
Right. Mang make start එකේදී මම කිව්වා ඔය දෙන්නගේ responsibility එක කියලා. ඒක ඔය දෙන්නට manage කරන්න බෑ නම් මම ඊළඟ option එකට යනවා. කවුද ඊළඟට මම දකින්නේ? Right. ඊළඟ option එකට යනවා.
The referee advising both the captains to make sure that it's the last time something like that happens. Otherwise, whoever does it next will receive a yellow card. That's the clear-cut advice from the referee. It's going to be the line out. Sri Sumangala College inside the Thurstan College 22-meter territory. Very well taken. They're going for the rolling maul now, Sri Sumangala College, with those big forwards. They're still going forward, Sri Sumangala College. Can they go all the way from this maul? Making use of the big forwards brilliantly there.
7. No, roll away.
Advantage being played as well. And here's Sumangala College trying desperately to go over that try line, but Thurstan College defense standing tall at that occasion. The forwards trying hard here, Sri Sumangala College, but still the defense stands tall for Thurstanites. Just few meters away now. trying to go from the other way.
No advantage.
The referee goes back to the earlier advantage.
Number 7. Second. Number 7.
Thurstan have now infringed in that red zone quite a few times. I think it's just a matter of time before referee Veranga sends another Thurstan player into the sin bin. Short tap taken, handed over to their big man. So number 1, Dharmasiri is the name we've got on our team list. So Sumangala again trying to attack along the fringes, but this time the Thurstan defense holding the ball carrier up. And some really good defense, you'd have to say. Have they made the ball available? Looks like they have. Looked like Sumangala had lost position, but looks like they have managed to wrestle it back. They're going over, virtually on the goal line. Desperate defense by Thurstan. And they have scored. So what a response by Sumangala. Using their weight advantage that they have to good effect. This is much better by them. That was a really good driving maul which got everything started off. And on the stroke of half time, Sumangala have got the score that they wanted to. And have set things up nicely going in at half time. The conversion yet to come.
Right, okay.
Sri Sumangala College getting that try after a very good rolling maul, and then they use their forwards to perfection to get closer and closer to the try line, and they finally got it over. It's 22 points to 12. Can they make it 22-14? Will this conversion go through? And it does, it goes over. It's 22 points to 14. Sri Sumangala College with a great comeback in the final 10 minutes of this first half as the game is
Extend the lead, but on the stroke of half time, first courtesy a good driving maul and then some wonderful pick and goes. Saw Sumangala narrowing the lead. With the conversion successful, we go into halftime with Thurstan having just a narrow 8-point lead, which sets things up beautifully for a wonderful second half. So that's it for the first half. We'll go in for a quick commercial break and see you on the other side.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Smooth vanilla dairy ice cream with a thick layer of caramel, wrapped in a delightful coat of rich chocolate. It's unique. It's magic caramel ice cream bar.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy. Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy. Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy. Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Smooth vanilla dairy ice cream with a thick layer of caramel, wrapped in a delightful coat of rich chocolate. It's unique. It's magic caramel ice cream bar.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Smooth vanilla dairy ice cream with a thick layer of caramel, wrapped in a delightful coat of rich chocolate. It's unique. It's magic caramel ice cream bar.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Smooth vanilla dairy ice cream with a thick layer of caramel, wrapped in a delightful coat of rich chocolate. It's unique. It's magic caramel ice cream bar.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Black Knight, make your mark.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Smooth vanilla dairy ice cream with a thick layer of caramel, wrapped in a delightful coat of rich chocolate. It's unique. It's magic caramel ice cream bar.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Enjoy the infinite possibilities of the freedom of space, inspired by the beauty of our land. Sri Lanka's finest finished, largest sized porcelain tile collection. Majestica. Lanka Tiles. Fine living redefined.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
Season 1 දැනුම Season 2 චරිතාවලිය Season 3 ක්‍රීඩා විප්ලව
the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
Season 1 දැනුම Season 2 චරිතාවලිය Season 3 ක්‍රීඩා විප්ලව
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it.
Welcome back to the live action from the Havelock Park as the second half of the Prime Minister's Trophy is all set to unfold. Thurstan College with a 22 points to 14 lead over Sri Sumangala College. It was 19 points to nil at one stage, but then Sri Sumangala College made a great comeback in the latter part of the first half. So we have a great second half on the cards as the two teams are just being separated by 8 points. Here's the first kick of the second half from the Sri Sumangala.
Ball recycled once again, and it's being kicked ahead. Comfortably collected by Sumangala. Lovely step. And taken up.
Go!
Oh, some really good counter-rucking by Thurstan, but Sumangala managed to retain possession. Using their big forwards to take the ball up, and the ball has come out on the side of the ruck. It's been collected by their number 8, De Silva, who takes the ball up. Spread it out now wide.
No! No, release!
And Thurstan have been penalized for sealing off. I have to say that was the correct call because there was a couple of Sumangala forwards attempting to counter-ruck. When you seal the ball off completely, there's no way that it becomes, no way it can be a fair contest. So that's a really good touch finder by the Sumangala fly half. Saw from that replay, Thurstan forward very clearly not supporting his body weight.
Good throw in for Sri Sumangala as they try to run from the halfway mark. Good defense coming in from Thurstan College, but they recycle the ball. Sri Sumangala College and almost an interception. Forward pass. Forward pass, says the referee. Advantage to Thurstan with that forward pass.
Forward pass.
So we come back for the knock forward, or the forward pass rather.
Right, Pudha, no chance, huh?
Quite made maximum use whenever they've had possession. Some form of error seems to be creeping into their game whenever they seem to be in full flight.
Set. Steady, both steady.
To scrum for Thurstan. Good pressure being applied by Sumangala, but Thurstan managed to retain possession. Lovely wraparound pass, not going to hand. Thurstan scrum off does well to recover position, and looks like they'll be able to launch a counter attack. Unfortunately, just putting a foot in touch shows how dangerous Thurstan can be from the counter attack. All resulted from a loose pass, but they managed to realign pretty quickly and launch an attack. So it'll be a throw in to Sumangala from the line out. It's a much better line out throw. Ball taken in by the big burly number 1 of Sumangala, Dharma Sire.
Stop, stop.
Pass back to their fly half, who finds a really good touch finder. Interesting to see whether it was passed back into the 50 or whether it's 50-22. It's like the assistant ref and the linesman are having a conversation. Yes, so the ball was passed back into the 50-meter mark when the Sumangala fly half made that kick, so it will be a Thurstan line out. Yes, you can see referee Vijay Veera, assistant referee Vijay Veera, explaining why he had made this decision, and Thurstan have thrown a dummy at the throw-in, so it will be a free kick, for which Sumangala have requested, opted for a scrum inside their 22, so really good attacking opportunity.
Number 11. Number 11.
Making some changes early in the second half, Thurstan College. Number 11.
Time on.
And here's Sri Sumangala College inside the 22-meter territory of Thurstan.
Set.
Takes the ball out quickly from the scrum. And here's Sri Sumangala College, finds the gap beautifully. Can he evade the last defender? No, but and his offload goes into the wrong hands. Thurstan College player gets a hold of it, and they have managed to turn it over. A great attacking run from the Sri Sumangala College player. But unfortunately, that last offload didn't go as planned, and here's an opportunity for Thurstan College to get out of jail. He doesn't go into touch, makes the collection, the Sri Sumangala College player. And here's Sri Sumangala on the move once again, trying to find space. Holding on, says the referee. And Thurstan College, they have managed to win the ball back with an advantage.
Or you have to say really unfortunate for the Sumangala lads. Done all the hard work, but just that final pass, the Thurstan defender managing to get in between the pass and the receiver and form the ensuing touch finder, which was mistouch. They managed to get a penalty, and Thurstan, as a result, are back in the Sumangala half.
Number 17.
Sumangala fly half, running across and isolating himself. Some really good
Number
work by
Noni.
Thurstan, number
10,
8
10, 10, 10.
on that occasion.
Stand.
De Silva. So Thurstan deciding to go to number 1. Well spotted by
No,
Sumangala, who
back.
drive them back.
Stay back.
No important, Thurstan have managed to retain possession. Spreading the ball out wide to their
Rock.
ball carrier. Former ruck centre field and recycle position. Lovely attempted inside pass, but not held on by Thurstan number 9, Rana Singha. The call was correct, but unfortunately the execution not up to the mark. So it will be a scrum on the halfway mark in favour of Sumangala.
Sri Sumangala College still trailing by 8 points. Are still inside the first 10 minutes of this second half. A scrum on the halfway mark for Summa.
Set.
Feeds the ball in. Gives the pass out to his fly half. Goes for a little kick and he makes the collection as well. The offload is good, but unfortunately lost the ball forward. A lovely little chip kick and the collection made as well from the fly half, Veerakon.
What a wonderful bit of skill by the Sumangala fly half. Lovely chip and collection as we have a look at that once again. Brilliant stuff. But again, just that final pass, unable to be collected cleanly. Just shows glimpses of the skill that this Sumangala backline possesses. The finish just hasn't been there today, isn't it, Laksisi, so far?
Set.
Yes, some beautiful moves from the Sri Sumangala College players there. And as Abdullah said, just couldn't finish things off. And this is another opportunity. They make the collection from the loose ball. And here's another chance for Sri Sumangala College to redeem themselves after that lost opportunity.
First knock on.
So it was a referee will come back for the knock-on. But it's just those kind of situations, again, unstructured plays, did Laksisi. They should have done well to take it into contact, create another phase. Thurstan defense was in 6ers and 7s, but unfortunately, knocking the ball on.
A6.
It's like one of the Sumangala lads have
Wag naman balagin eh. Right. Ilang ito makadua karan. Mga
sustained a
ilang
bit of a knock on their knee.
Time off pala.
Heavily strapped knee. Good to see him back on his feet. Seems struggling a little bit.
First knock on.
It's Willie Gama. Second row forward for Sumangala. So another attacking opportunity for Sumangala. They have looked threatening when they do have position, but just the finish hasn't been there. And it's a real scrum.
Team so far in the second half.
Number 6. Wala ka number 6.
Still 22 points to 14. Sumangala College had the opportunities, as Abdullah mentioned, but just couldn't get the job done. Just couldn't put the finishing touches on any of those moves.
Time on.
As the line out for Thurstan. A good throw in. And here's Thurstan using their line. They have entered the Sri Sumangala College territory. Some good passing here. They continue to work the line.
Stay.
Takes the ball out of the ruck. Once again, they continue to pass, and here's that man, Nisalita, finding space. A good pass there. A very good from Thurstan College. They are on the attack now, Thurstan Sri Sumangala College. What will they do? Here's the big number 8, Dizilva.
No!
And unfortunately for Thurstan, they have lost the ball forward.
Captain, high tackle penalty kakti no? Line offside penalty.
But the referee will go back to the earlier penalties conceded by
Penalties,
Sri
yeah,
Sumangala
penalties,
College. One was a high tackle.
Offside. Wait. Time off.
It looks like he's called an infringement for offside. So there was a double penalty. So referee giving the option to Thurstan, from which point they would like to take the penalty. So we have another injury break. It's like referee Veeranga is insisting that concussion protocol be followed. It's an area that is much discussed in the modern day game. Concussion. Referees and officials have been instructed to take all maximum measures to ensure
Offside.
that the correct protocols are followed. So after that, Thurstan take a quick tap and take it up just a couple of meters away from their goal line. Attacking on the short side. There was no way the Sumangala defender was on his feet.
No. Ruck 4. Ruck 4.
So
You
referee will
can't
come
handle the
back
ground.
to that penalty because the ruck was formed.
7.
Sumangala attacker did not have rights to that ball. Thurstan take another short tap. Nice inside pass.
No.
Thurstan decided to go on the short side. They do have players out wide.
No.
The number 9 decides to go over.
Throw it away.
Thurstan, or rather Sumangala, tried to poach that ball, but I think one of the defenders did not roll away. So it will be another penalty for Thurstan.
Wait.
Looks like the assistant referee has spotted something.
Number 15. Right. Aagi bolte anne ba.
The referee not happy with the number 15 of Thurstan College, giving him a warning. And here's Thurstan College. Sri Sumangala, they must make sure that they defend with all their might to make sure that Thurstan don't go over for another try. It's just an 8-point game at the moment. They don't want it to become a 13 or a 15-point game in the last 20 minutes. And that's a yellow card.
This out. Out of it.
Sri Sumangala College, number 7.
Pisted.
Disanaik, beg your pardon. That's Vijay Singh. Sri Sumangala College, Vijay Singh sent to the sin bin.
Yes, but there's no point in that Sumangala player showing his frustration. They have been penalized numerous occasions in the red zone, and eventually testing referee Veeranga's patience, and he had no option but to show that yellow card. So Thurstan taking the short tap, going out wide, and looks like he managed to eventually go over.
First try.
And it's the Thurstan fullback, is it, who has gone over?
The Sri Sumangala College players, however, doesn't seem to be too happy with the call from the referee. Here's the replay. Good work from the number 13 for Thurstan College, Devi Nuwara. Sri Sumangala College players probably thought that they didn't allow him to touch the ball down. But it all comes down to the call from the referee. So it's 27 points to 14. A 13-point advantage at the moment for the Thurstanites. Will this conversion go through to make it 15? The conversion is not successful, so it will say 27 points to 14. Now Sri Sumangala College, they need to repeat something similar to what they did during the latter part of that first half. They need to score 2 tries and they need to do it quickly.
So Sumangala to restart the game. Nice long ranging kick, comfortably collected by Thurstan. Deciding to pass the ball out. Again, it's that man, Thurstan fullback. The Salita has been brilliant today for them. Eventually, correctly deciding to kick the ball ahead. Good chase by Thurstan. This is something which they have done well today. They found himself isolated. No, they have been good enough to recycle possession. Taking the ball into contact, but it's been turned over by Thurstan forwards, and they have recycled possession. They have players out wide, some good hands, desperate cover defense, but looks like Thurstan will be going over for another try. Some wonderful hands by the Thurstan three-quarters on that occasion.
And that Abdullah certainly looks like the final nail on the Sri Sumangala College coffin in this Prime Minister's Trophy final. 2 tries in quick succession means that the lead has grown up to 18 points now. Look at that brilliant piece of work. It's Nisalita, that man, once again, the fullback, just took the defender closer towards him, created the gap to his supporting player, gave the offload out, and he just had no one in front of him. He just managed to go quite easily as Thurstan College scored their 5th try of this game. It's 32 points to 14.
Yes, Thurstan just seemed to be running away with this. The conversion is successful, so the lead is extended by 34 points to 14. And for the next few minutes, the Sumangala team will be down to 14 players as well. So definitely have their work cut out. The supply half Satisha making no mistake with that conversion. Sumangala have only themselves to blame. They've had opportunities, just haven't been good enough to capitalize and put the finishing touches. Thurstan, to their credit, have done quite the opposite. So Sumangala kicks off once again, comfortably collected. Ball is taken up. Possession is recycled, not collected cleanly, but Thurstan being penalized for a bit of obstruction, running in front of their own player. So Sumangala with the decision to make, deciding to go for touch. Their driving maul has been quite effective in today's game. So they decide to go to touch inside, finds touch inside the 22.
Sri Sumangala College, they trail by 20 points now in the final 14 minutes of this game. Thurstan College, how good they have been, led by the fullback Nisalita, who has been instrumental for them throughout this game. They have managed to find the tries at the correct time. All the 5 tries, they were really phenomenal, Thurstan College, but we still have some time remaining. Let's see what Sri Sumangala College can do inside that 22-meter territory. Sri Sumangala College searching for a 3rd try in this game.
Stay back.
Losing their forwards here. Good defending from Thurstan. Still going forward with that tactic, the same tactic, Sri Sumangala College, but here they have taken it quickly. The big number 2. Not 10 meters, says the referee.
This time, the Thurstan scrum half being penalized for not retreating the 10. So it's 14 players each. So chance for Sumangala. Taking the ball up is the burly number 4, Veligama. And looks like they have tried to attack along the fringes. But Thurstan, some really good defensive work. And looks like they have managed to score. So a good response by Sumangala. Conversion to come, it's 19 points to 34. So there's no mistake with the conversion. So it's 21 points to 34. It's just a 2-score game now, Walaksisi. Do Sumangala have it in them? Approaching the final 12 minutes of this match.
They need 2 converted tries in the next 12 minutes. Can they make that happen? They need something special. Can they get the job done? Can Thurstan hold on to this lead? We're in for a thrilling final 10 minutes of this Prime Minister's Toy final, and that's a forward pass. The Sri Sumangala College player clearly not happy with the decision once again.
Yes, I don't think they have any reason to question that. It was very clearly being handled by 2 players, one in front, one at the back. So referee Veranga had no option but to call that knock on very correctly. It's just those kind of basic errors that has plagued Sumangala in this game. They've shown flashes of brilliance, but just haven't been good enough to put the finishing touches to those moves. So another good attacking opportunity for Thurstan right in center field. Ball shoots out of the scrum, but it's been retrieved well. It's taken into contact. Position has been recycled. Thurstan offload. It's slow ball, but more importantly, Thurstan retained position. And that's some really good work by the Sumangala loose forward. Further 10 meters given. I think Sumangala just need to take a punt and take a quick tap and try something. But they've decided to go to the line out.
And unfortunately for Sumangala, they can't find touch with that kick. A penalty wasted by Sri Sumangala College. Thurstan College, a lucky escape there. And yes, Thurstan trying to run from their own 22 once again. Thurstan College, they continue to find the smallest gaps in the middle. Their running has been really good throughout this final encounter, and they continue to produce the goods. This is brilliant. Lost it backwards. They recover the ball, and here's number 13. He manages to find the gap between the 2 defenders. He evades the first defender as well, and he will go underneath the post. What a try from number 13. That's Devi Noor. Another player who had a terrific game in this final. And he has managed to score that all-important 6th try for Thurstanites to make the score 39 points to 21. And that try, Abdullah, probably washed out the little hope that Sri Sumangala College had.
Yes, and what a way to put the finishing touches to an excellent performance by these Thurstan lads. Devi Noor off a loose ball. Nothing was on. Brushed a couple of defenders. Just catching that Sumangala defense napping. And some wonderful footwork sees him go over for another Thurstan try. With that, they have pretty much sealed the game. The conversion is successful. So it's 41 points to 21. Just approaching the last 8 minutes of this game. There's some really exciting talent in this Thurstan back division. Very fleet-footed.
Time off.
They've definitely shown what they are capable of.
Time on.
The restart kick from Sri Sumangala College. Almost didn't go the 10 meters, but while trying to collect the ball, that's a knock forward from the Sri Sumangala College player. It's 41 points to 21. We're entering the final 7 minutes of this Prime Minister's Trophy final. A scrum in favour of Thurstan. Well on top with a 20-point lead.
Set. Steady, both steady.
That's the feed in. Takes the ball out from the scrum. Isalita goes for the clearance kick. The fly half makes the collection for Sri Sumangala College. Goes for the kick. Good collection from the Thurstan player this time. And this is brilliant. Look at that. Raided 4 Sri Sumangala College defenders. Gives a little hand off to the 5th one as well. And that's a turnover this time from Sri Sumangala.
Stay.
Just couldn't carry on with that brilliant run from the Thurstan College player. And here's the fly half. Going for the kick. Straight towards the number 24. Here's Nisalita.
Stop.
Nisalita
Stop 19.
goes for the kick, and it's Veerakon who makes the collection. And he kicks it out on the full.
I think he was in the 22, but I don't think that was the correct choice, Laksise. Sumangala are chasing the game. They need to keep possession of the ball. They got to keep the ball in play as much as possible. Just a little bit of inexperience in crucial moments, letting Sumangala down. So what a performance this has been from the lads from Colombo 7. It'll be good to have another team from Colombo 7 in the A division next year, Laksisi. And it's Isipatana's traditional rivals as well. So they really put on a really good performance today. Coach Colin Dinesh and his team can be very happy.
Has spotted an infringement. Apparently Sumangala College, they have lost the ball forward while trying to attempt to collect the ball earlier.
Second in.
And coming back to that point, Abdullah, the traditional encounter between Isipatan and Thurstan. Hope they do play the game this year. It will be an interesting battle, isn't it? Because the Thurstan backline also looks like a handful. As the fly half goes for the return kick again, straight towards the Thurstan College player. And here's Nisalita. Nisalita solves a dummy. And that's a lovely handoff. Look at that from Nisalita, the fullback. He's in full flow today, Abdullah. What a game he's having.
Clear release. Not support board weight, off the feet.
Yes, he's just oozing with confidence, isn't it? And again, you'd have to question, why would Sumangala want to kick the ball back? They're chasing the game 20 points down and they're just aimlessly potting the ball back right into Thurston's hands. So just approaching the final couple of minutes of this game.
Right, right,
So Raksasi, we have to select a man of the match.
3 minutes end kiya na.
There have been some really good performances by the Thurstan lads. The forwards have done well in defense to thwart whatever attack the Sumangala forwards had thrown at them, but it's been the Thurstan three-quarters who have actually made the difference. Come back to that discussion in a bit. A good steal by Sumangala from that line out. Managed to retrieve possession. So Thurstan being penalized for not staying on their feet. So the centre pairing of Thurstan, Atu Korala and Devi Noora have been brilliant, as well as their fly half Satsara. But you'd have to say the man who really made a difference was the Thurstan fullback Nisalita. So I'd have to say, Lassis, if you're okay to go with that he would be our man of the match today.
That's definitely Abdullah. He just stood out from the Thurstan College back line, to be honest, because he found the gaps perfectly, produced some attacking moves, gained a lot of meters for his team. Because I think not just tries, I think he managed to produce some lovely runs from their own 20 to like 4-5 times in this encounter. So Nisalita paving the way for some of the tries as well. So he's had a great game, a game to remember. So I think we will see him next year as well, because he's still a 17-year-old. So it will be interesting to see what he can produce in the top division. Sri Sumangala College.
Release!
They take the ball out from the ruck. Can they produce one last try before the final whistle? 41-21. It's almost confirmed that Thurstan College will walk out with the Prime Minister's trophy, but a try for their pride, Sri Sumangala College. That must be what they are searching for, and unfortunately for them, that won't be the case. Thurstan College, they have managed to get the ball back, and that's it. Thurstan College, they have emerged winners of the Dialog Schools Rugby Knockouts 2023 Prime Minister's Trophy, beating Sri Sumangala College 41 points to 21. It was 22-14 at halftime, and in the second half they just managed to spread their dominance even further. Thurstan College, what an outing for them.
Yes, absolutely deserved winners. They went out to a lead of 19 points to nil. Thurstan Sumangala tried to claw their way back, but just at those crucial moments were not good enough to execute properly and reduce the lead where they had the chances. As you can see, the Thurstan team with their supporters celebrating a well-deserved win. Will be making their way to A Division next year along with Sumangala. Do realize a lot of hard work awaits, because getting into A Division and staying there is an entirely different ball game, but going by the little we have seen, both these teams have the potential to do so if they do get a few things right.
Thurstan College team celebrating with their families, their supporting staff, and the rest of their supporters. A great outing for them. a final to remember. Is the full-time score confirmation. Thurstan College, the Prime Minister's Trophy winners, 41 points to 21 over Sri Sumangala College here at the Havelock Park. A great performance, and hard luck to Sri Sumangala College. They tried their best but just couldn't get the job done on crucial moments that paved the way to this result in favour of Thurstan College.
Just go through the highlights of this second half. Again, Sumangala, another missed opportunity, and then Thurstan made no mistake when they had opportunities. Man of the match decided the goal, going over for that first try. And then it was Patirana putting the finishing touches to a good sweeping three-quarter move. And then Sumangala trying their best to claw themselves back, managing to narrow that lead, but that was as good as it got for them in this second half. Conversion was successful, but from then on, Weligama, the outside centre, probably with the moment of the match, swerving, stepping around the Sumangala defence to put the finishing touches to what has been a wonderful game of rugby between these two outfits. Thurstan ending up as deserved winners. These are the key stats for today.
Thurstan College, 6 tries, 4 conversions and 1 penalty. Sri Sumangala College, 3 tries and 3 conversions. And player of the match, Nisalita, the fullback for Thurstan College. We will definitely see a lot from him come next year as well. So that's the news headlines from Havelock Park. Thurstan College crowned champions of the Dialog Schools Rugby Knockouts 2023 Prime Minister's Trophy. So right now we will head to a short commercial break, but we will be right back with the presentation ceremony.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
I came from the mud. There's
Black Knight, make your mark.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy. Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Smooth vanilla dairy ice cream with a thick layer of caramel, wrapped in a delightful coat of rich chocolate. It's unique. It's magic caramel ice cream bar.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy. Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy. Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy. Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Smooth vanilla dairy ice cream with a thick layer of caramel, wrapped in a delightful coat of rich chocolate. It's unique. It's magic caramel ice cream bar.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Smooth vanilla dairy ice cream with a thick layer of caramel, wrapped in a delightful coat of rich chocolate. It's unique. It's magic caramel ice cream bar.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Smooth vanilla dairy ice cream with a thick layer of caramel, wrapped in a delightful coat of rich chocolate. It's unique. It's magic caramel ice cream bar.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Smooth vanilla dairy ice cream with a thick layer of caramel, wrapped in a delightful coat of rich chocolate. It's unique. It's magic caramel ice cream bar.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Coloma, beautiful outside and inside.
Black Knight, make your mark.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Enjoy the infinite possibilities of the freedom of space, inspired by the beauty of our land. Sri Lanka's finest finished, largest sized porcelain tile collection. Majestica. Lanka Tiles. Fine living redefined.
Kiss Ride. Try the new wave of energy.
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony. It has been a wonderful day of rugby right throughout this day. 4 magnificent teams on display. 2 have been crowned champions, respectively, of the Chairman's Trophy and the Premier Trophy. We are right now ready for the presentation ceremony, during which we will see the awards, the medals, and the all-important trophy being given away as well. Now, in order for proceedings to get underway, I'd like to invite the following dignitaries. However, before we do that, first of all, can we have a big round of applause for all the teams that involved today? From Lalit Athalat Mudali College to St. John's College to Thurstan College and Sumangala College, 4 magnificent teams did battle today. We will see them all on the stage later on. I also want to thank Dialog Asiata PLC, Sri Lanka's premier connectivity provider and prolific promoter of Sri Lanka Sports. Dialog Asiata PLC has powered the Dialog Schools Rugby Knockout Tournament for 2023, and they will obviously continue to empower a lot more sports in the country, as you've seen in the past. Right, let's get to those dignitaries that I'd like to invite next to me onto the stage, please. Let's start with Mr. Pubudu Alut Gedara, the Head of Business, Media and Content, Dialog Asiata PLC. Mr. Kamal Aryasinghe, President, Sri Lanka Schools Rugby Football Association. Mr. Prashant Costa, Senior Manager, Marketing Operations, Dialog Asiata PLC. Mr. Dilruk Jayawardena, Assistant Director, Physical Education and Sports, Ministry of Education. Mr. Nirodha Vijayarama, Secretary, Sri Lanka Schools Rugby Football Association. Mr. Buddhika Athanayake, the Vice President of the Sri Lanka Schools Rugby Football Association. As well, if we can have the captain of Lalit Athalat Mudali College, please come collect the trophy as well as the check. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a big round of applause, please. Right, thank you very much, gentlemen. Now it's time for the Chairman's Trophy Champions. And for that, I'd like to invite Mr. Prashant Costa, the Senior Manager of Marketing Operations, Dialog Asiata PLC, and Mr. Kamal Aryasinghe, President of the Sri Lanka Schools Rugby Football Association. Would you mind stepping forward, gentlemen? As you know by now, we are very well aware who the champions of the Chairman's Trophy are. So I'd like to invite the entire team of St. John's College. Please come, collect your medals. Right, gentlemen, I'd ask you to please remain where you are, because it's time now for the trophy to be given away. And for that, I'd like to invite the captain of St. John's College. Please come collect the trophy for the Chairman's Trophy 2023. And I'd also now like to invite the entire team to come forward over here for the photo opportunity. Minister of Education, as well as Mr. Nirodha Vijayarama, Secretary of the Sri Lanka Schools Rugby Football Association. Please step up. As we know by now, the runners-up of the Premier Trophy happen to be Sumangala College, so I'd like to invite the entire team. Come collect your medals, boys. Right, that's not the only thing that the runners-up will be taken away. I'd ask Mr. Jayawardhan and Mr. Vijayarama to please stay where you are, because it's time now to be giving away the runners-up check as well as the trophy. So I'd like to invite the captain, please, of Sumangala College. Come collect your trophy and your check. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big round of applause. Right, now is the moment of glory. It's the moment of truth for the champions of the Premier Trophy. And we all know by now who that happens to be. So in order to give away the champions' medals for the Premier Trophy, I'd like to invite Mr. Pubudu Alutgedara, the Head of Business, Media and Content, Dialog Asiata PLC, as well as Mr. Kamal Aryasinghe, President of the Sri Lanka Schools Rugby Football Association. Please step up. And I'd like to invite the entire team of Thurstan College. Come collect your medals. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment of truth. It's the final presentation of the evening. And it's for the champions of the Premier Trophy, Mr. Alutgedara and Mr. Aryasinghe. Please stay where you are. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the captain of Thurstan College. Come collect your trophy.
Arre, arre, arre.
Ladies and gentlemen, that brings to an end up to the presentation ceremony over here. We thank the broadcast as well, the broadcast team. Thank you for the magnificent effort. Gentlemen, here at the presentation ceremony, you may return. And congratulations once again to all the 4 teams, particularly Thurstan College, Chairman's Trophy, Premier Trophy champions, I beg your pardon. Long may they continue to party into the night.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.